I mean, when you come here, that's kind of what you dream of. And what a way to send the arena out. Unfortunately, we couldn't get a win, but I mean, that's the best atmosphere I've ever played in. And I come from a great background of Indiana basketball in high school. And yeah, I mean, it was a special night. Just unfortunate we couldn't pull out a win.
Did you get the chance to chat with Nance or Raptor or Randall yesterday?
A little bit. We talked to Nance a little bit, and he was excited to call our game, and it was special meeting some of those guys. And those are guys you grow up listening to in the Final Four, and yeah, just a special way to send out the arena.
You guys talk a lot about never getting too high, never getting too low. Obviously, the last couple of games have been pretty taxing emotionally and physically. How do you make sure to stay fresh and get ready for a tournament where you would play every night?
Yeah, I mean, we got a couple days off, so we'll have to do a good job of taking care of our bodies. We're all gonna have to get back into the gym. We hopefully can shoot it a little bit better next game. So just taking care of our body, getting rest. It's going to be a fun stretch coming up. It's a new start. It's almost a new season. You start 0-0 with a great opportunity to play on Thursday night. Uh, had a chance to play even later than that, but didn't take care of business. So uh, yeah, just take care of our bodies and minds. So
Bryant, you broke the all-time assist record tonight. Did you know you were close to it when you got it, and how did it feel to get that shot?
yeah, I didn't know I broke it until after the game actually. So locked into the game and trying to find a way to win, especially against Purdue, are an incredible team. So yeah, didn't know I broke it. Probably something I'll appreciate later on. Right now, upset that we lost, and I think that that record I think will one be broken eventually, and I also think that it's not something I'll appreciate now. Something I'll appreciate as I'm much older.
Tap Horns obviously such a good shooter. Is it just stunning when he gets a good look and comes up dry like that?
Yeah, that's a play we drew up. We thought we could get him at a wide open shot, and I thought we got him a pretty good look. But I think one thing you take out that you can take from is how hard it is to come off the bench and knock down a shot. Especially when you're cold. So I don't know the last time he was in the game, but put him in a tough position. But I mean, he's a great shooter, and we believe in him. So it's tough to be him right now. I know he's upset, especially after him making some of the greatest plays in Northwestern history. The last game, I'm sure the highs and lows are rough right now, but no, we believe in him, and I thought when we drew it up, I thought it was a great play. We executed it perfectly, and yeah, he just came up short.
Sanjay had 13.7 rebounds. What did it mean for him? Or I guess I can ask it, but what does he mean to the team this year, and how important was him having a big performance in his last game?
Yeah, I mean, Sanjay's going to be the toughest guy to let go. I mean, I love both of our seniors, but he's the guy I've shared probably the most time with on the floor, and his toughness, his desire just to win a game and do all the gritty work that not everybody appreciates, sees, and I really did. I thought he played great tonight. 5 for 5 from the floor. Came up with some big offensive rebounds for stickbacks, defending and reading in the post. I mean, all these tough things that nobody will mention. And I'm really upset that we couldn't find a way to get a win for both of our seniors, but especially him.
Brian, Pardon had a pretty good game today, 11 points, and there were some times when he was taking on Swanigan one-on-one in the post. You worked with Olaf for pretty much 2 years straight running the pick and roll. How much has Pardon grown this year, and how has your relationship with him in the pick and roll on the court changed?
Yeah, I mean, Derek's really smart. His basketball IQ is right there with Olaf, and so he's gotten a little bit more comfortable rolling out and hitting a jump shot. As you saw, I think late in the game, he hit a tough one. It was a big shot. So him having that confidence to roll out and knock that shot down has been tremendous for us and something we've needed. And Yeah, he's really smart. He's really good about reading the defense. If they go under, we flip the screen. If rolling hard to the basket or understanding when to pop for the little foul line jump shot. So, yeah, his basketball IQ is something that's underappreciated, I think. And, yeah, he's made tremendous growth. And, obviously he's also our anchor on defense, and he protects the basket better than a lot of people in the country.
Right, a lot of folks are talking about the potential to go to the NCAA tournament for the first time. I'm curious what you guys are saying to each other about that possibility.
Yeah, I mean, we don't take anything for granted, and we don't feel as in that our ticket's punched until we see it on Sunday. So right now we just have to focus and go try and win a Big Ten championship. So we get another crack at it, and this time it'll be decided in a week rather than multiple months. So it'll be a tremendous opportunity for us, and that's kind of what our focus is right now.
You expecting to be emotional when you were taking it for your family?
Yeah, I definitely knew I was going to cry leading up to that. All yesterday, all early this morning, it hadn't really hit me. I knew as soon as I, got in the tunnel with my family, heard the crowd, saw the guys, it was definitely going to hit me. The best part was, going through the tunnel of players and, just seeing them, they turned to my family too. So, it's such a special place. It was awesome.
Sanjay, with a little bit of a break between the end of the regular season and the Big Ten tournament, what's your focus on? What do you think your team's focus is going to be mentally and physically preparing for a tournament that could be pretty taxing?
Yeah, so, obviously Coach talked about, after the game today that, this portion of our season is done. It's time to focus on, postseason, Big Ten tournament. We're 0-0, and we got to take this time to, get our bodies right. Got to take this time to get in the gym and work on us. We want to be as ready to go as far into March as possible, and we just got to work on us and just lock in for whoever we have to play.
Sanjay, did you ever take a moment pregame or even during the game to just look up at the crowd and think back to like the games of your freshman and sophomore year when there were 10s, 20 people here?
Yeah, I was just honestly just trying to soak in everything from today. I got a lot of texts from a lot of people reached out leading up to the game, just warm-ups, just looking in the crowd, smiling, thinking about everything that's gone on here. Been through a lot, and just seeing the ovation I got from the crowd meant a lot to me. And I would give you tears right now. I was crying before the game, even before when Coach Collins was talking about it. I think I used up all my tears, but this is a special place to me. Always be a special place in my heart, and it's awesome. For the first time, we can, we know that we're still playing basketball after this, and it's awesome.
Sanjay, you had 6 points the last 4 games combined. What was it like to get 13 tonight in your final home game?
Yeah, it's just let the game come to me today. It was nice to see the ball go in. We knew where we'd be able to attack them, especially with some bigger guys, and use my quickness. And that was all our game plan, and we executed it. I got to give them credit. They're a solid team. They made some big plays down the stretch. That's why they're champions of the league. And going forward, and even going into this game, we knew we're going to play great teams. And so we treated today like a postseason NCAA tournament game. And we going forward, that's what we're going to have to get ready for.
Sanjay, coming as close as you guys did against a tournament caliber team.
Yeah.
What kind of springboard does that give you guys going into next week?
Yeah, it's just we knew, coming to this game, the team they were. We knew, what they did to us when we went to Purdue, and we just wanted to do our best to, as play as hard as we could, send out Welsh Ryan the right way. A lot of guys played for, not only us and seniors and ourselves, but everything that's come before here, and tearing this place down, try to send it off as best we could, but fell a little short, but it's still basketball to be played for us, and we're just going to try and keep these jerseys on as far into March as we can.
Sanjay, after being in tears and after being so emotional, how do you pull your act together and play like you did?
The best advice I got before the game was to to be emotional, soak in everything, and just to refocus when I went back in the locker room. When Coach was first talking out before we came out for our warm-ups, I started tearing up. I was crying in the locker room when I talked to the guys. Then we came out, warmed up, and then we went to the tunnel for the senior day festivities. So I was crying there too. And then when I went back in the locker room, I took some time to really refocus. And I had all the guys telling me they got my back and that they need me to be focused and ready to play. And that's all it took. And I had to be there.
Who gave you that advice?
Huh?
You said someone gave you the advice was to refocus. Who gave you that?
Oh, it's just a really good friend of mine, really good friend. I'm not gonna put it out there.
Brian mentioned that it's kind of encouraging that you still have, a ways to go with a week left, or that you still can make it, a historical season with a week left rather than that possibility being determined months out. How important or how encouraging is it for you to know that you have that opportunity in front of you, whereas in years past you maybe didn't have that opportunity in the Big Ten tournament?
Yeah, we all, came to the school to playing games that mattered in March. And, against Michigan, the game we had to get, we drew a line. We said we'd rather die before losing that game. And tonight was no different. We knew that it was a game that mattered. It'd be huge for us going forward. And, every game going forward is going to be like that. Every game from now on is, win or go home. And we got a opportunity to play for a championship twice, and starts next week with the Big Ten tournament. And anytime you can play for a championship, you gotta try and do that. And it's awesome to play in games that matter. We all came here for this. Reason why I came to this school was to be a part of history, be a part of something bigger than myself, be on the first team that goes to the NCAA tournament. So we're just trying to reach that goal. And we're not satisfied. We're not there yet. And, we're going to lock in going forward.
Sanjay, you talk about how this place and this program means a lot to you. Is there like a special memory that just quickly comes to your mind that you will never forget?
And I just think of that. I just think of when I came here as a 18-year-old. And, I've been here since 2012. I've been here since, before Coach Collins, before everyone on the staff. There were 2 people on the staff now that were here when I first got here. And, I sat out my freshman year, got injured, and I got a chance to sit back and watch the game from the sideline. And I feel like I've really grown up over the last 4 years. And I've tried to pass that on to all the younger guys. And one of the most satisfying parts for me is seeing the younger guys now really grow up. And because I've always been there seeing their development. I had guys like that for me. Like, Drew Crawford was one of the biggest impacts on me. And, he's a huge role model for me. And, it's a very special place, man. It's unbelievable. Got a very special place in my heart.